Amber and Cincinnati Man back. We're gonna talk about episode 4 of Secret Invasion. Hopefully, season 1 of 1. we don't need no. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we don't need no more seasons after this. We're done. We're done. Um,
Random question: who was Dermot Maroney in this?
I don't. What is a Dermot Maroney?
That guy.
I don't know who that is.
They always joke it's a Dylan McDermott or Dermot Maroney. But they said he was in it. Well, like, wait, I know his face. I'm like, wait, where is he in this?
Maybe he's a scroll. I don't recognize this guy.
But it's an SNL skit where is it Dylan McDermott or Dermot Maroney?
Let's see. He was. He's the president.
Okay. I'm getting my presidents mixed up.
Okay, now let's get into it. Amber, before this episode happened. Hold on a second. Hey, I'll call you back. Yep. That was Hunter calling. But we only do a one take after several false starts. But anyway, what was your expectations? What did you think you was gonna find out? Right before you clicked on it, what was you like? Remember we found out Fury's wife was
a scroll
going to meet somewhere, and she got the gun. She was going somewhere. Talo's daughter got shot. Yeah. Nobody thought she was dead. Did you think she was dead?
For a second, but then it's like, wait, yeah.
when they opened it up, so basically you just wanted you never had a real expectations. You just like, okay, let's see where this goes.
I still don't have any expectations for this show.
I don't understand the scene where they have that throwback to when his wife's like, I saw those random group of people get together and they saved lives. Did you have something to do with that, honey? You know damn well he did. Stop the cat.
Right.
Why are they're trying to pretend like she's a regular wife when he knows that she's a spy too. Because she was on missions herself. So why is this just pandering like, oh honey, you're up to stuff, huh?
Like, so are you.
Right. The whole scene of them talking in 2012 or whatever, what's the does this make
you talk about that book?
Oh yeah. But I'm not understanding. Did this make you feel closer to his wife? Did this make you care about his relationship overall?
Nah.
Yeah, it's just like okay, thanks for showing me that he has a wife that we hate now. If you would have showed her being a spy later, you could have been like, we don't care about this scroll. We want her gone too. So the idea of showing her being loving and caring, but you already showed in the previous episode that she ain't shit, but you also showed it in a way where we really don't care about her. Because you can't do that. They have reveals in TV shows where you find a person's evil at first and then you show the background how they did what they did. They should have showed her interacting with the scroll to make the decision to fall in love with him and stuff, instead of just telling us later.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is so bad. My complaint, you can't, there's nothing to defend. No. I called you when I watched this episode, and I said, do you agree with my sentiment of saying that this is the worst, this is the worst episode out of all of them?
I would say,
if you gave it a C, this would slide it into a D.
Yeah, this episode was... It's probably because it was rushed because it was so short. They have to try to squeeze in everything to kind of make it make sense. I don't.
And then the whole time he's talking to her, he like he didn't really trust. Every time they show him talking, it's almost like he don't trust her anyway. The way he says stuff to her. What do you mean by this? What do you mean by that? And then when they showed Rhodey pop up at the church with her, I was like, it was this weird exchange. Like, Nick Fury got fired. If they're all part of this secret network, they would have already known that together. Yeah. This idea, like, I was the one that fired her. She got shocked. I'm like, why won't you already know that? And
somebody spoiled it that he was a Skrull, so I was.
Yeah, I remember you was telling me that, and well, you know, it doesn't make any sense. As soon as I saw that Rhodey was a scroll, I started yelling when I did my live watch. Yeah, I did my live watch. Cincinnati Man did my live watch. Um, live reaction to this episode. I don't understand why there's no sense of urgency for Rhodey. An Avenger is missing. He didn't get upset. He didn't do anything. He just monitored his wife. Like, okay, Rhodey's a scroll. Okay, and then that's like later on with that scene where he's just talking to him like, hey, how you doing? You know, us brothers got to stick together. Let's drink some liquor and stuff and talk. Yeah, I heard there's a scroll that might be close to the president. And I'm like, dude, Rhodey's missing. We ain't got time for this.
Yeah.
Lackadaisicalness. And your wife wants to kill you. and then when she in church, she's talking to Fury like, he's a shell of himself. He ain't shit. He's the worst person ever, and he's a loser. He's broken. We don't need to kill him. He's pathetic. And he's sitting there all sad. I thought he was gonna cry.
My mom told me to ask you about this, or at least bring it up, because she watches it.
Let me go ahead and say right now before. Yes, I don't like 99% of movies, music, and people. I have a strong distaste for people now. You happy, Tanya?
No, it's a theory about this show.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I kind of went off a tangent there.
She has a theory that Fury, being this bumbling idiot, is all an act.
If it was written better, I might believe it. But I will say this: James once again said that he thinks Fury's a scroll.
I don't think he's
now, what's weird is I do remember Talos kind of saying like, "Yeah, you stay a scroll, a human long enough, you can't tell the difference between." And I'm like, but there's so many inconsistencies with that because even Talos can't tell the difference sometimes. Like, it's inconsistency in the writing. I don't know, like, and why would he sacrifice Maria Hill for that bumbling, stumbling?
Right.
Why would he sacrifice getting the president almost killed for the bumbling and stumbling?
That's true.
Why would he let a million scrolls infiltrate us with the bumbling and stumbling?
It's like, yeah, they haven't called the Avengers to get help on this. Yeah, it makes no sense. I got this. You don't have this, sir.
This on me. And then that scene. Oh yeah, let's get back to his daughter. That scene when she got up and they showed her the flashback of her, and then she runs into the chamber and gets there. How do you know that was going to work on you?
Right.
So that changes anybody's powers immediately.
You just knew how to start it all.
Yeah,
like.
And you said to you was like, how she know how to use her powers? Also, she's sitting there talking to Talos like, you ain't got no plan. Well, you know, we got to find a place where we could be ourselves. So we're going to spend our lives. Why are you pouting? I remember Fred was like, well, she's teenage angst. No, we ain't got time for that. I'll say it again. Teenagers ain't running around blowing up stuff last time I checked.
But his idea did suck.
Yeah, it did. Like, well, because guess why it sucked? Y'all already done enough. The people that you had, the scroll people that you had with you have done enough to prove you're valuable and you can be part of society.
Like, have you not watched X-Men? No.
Oh, wow. But no,
you're mutants.
Yeah, but also the fact that they've already done all these spy missions for Fury. They're already proven. Now, this is another problem. You got shot. By Gravick. The dad's not upset. The dad is not upset. They're talking. Look how calm he is. Yeah, we'll figure this out. She should be mad. Like, he shot me. I thought we were friends. I thought we was cop. You know, and she's not. There's such like, Dad, you ain't got a plan. I'm leaving. And she just walks away. You want to tell
where are you going?
You want to tell your dad that you have powers? That right there. She could be protecting her father. She could be protecting Nick.
Yeah, it's like, where did she go after this?
You didn't see her the rest of the episode. She just left and was like, I ain't talking to you the rest of the day. We ain't got time. People's lives are at stake. There's nuclear bombs that can be set off to kill all society, and y'all do this bullshit?
And we're just gonna wait for the government to help us.
And I'm sorry, for her to try to look youthful, they did not do her no justice with the makeup. She looks tired. She looks like she's 30. She's like,
tired of dealing with them dragons.
That whole her appearance in here and the way they got her set up, because this makeup, hair, makeup, all that stuff, they didn't try.
Well, how old was she supposed to be in this?
Exactly. Like Talos claimed like for his like he's like it was 30 years ago when he met Fury. He said in his time, 30 years later, he's in his mid-40s. I'm like, what that mean it was daughter then? Because his daughter was a little kid. How old was she? One? Like, what was that? You know what I'm saying? I don't
Their
know.
time shifts.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Oh.
They're on that soap opera aging.
Hey, and the scene with his wife. Hey, how you doing, honey? Oh, you gonna make food or something? Yeah, yep. Yeah, I knew you went. Why is he doing this roundabout stuff? We do not have time.
Right.
And when they sat down and he revealed, he knew that he already knew she'd been talking to Gravick. This idea, like, oh, you ain't heard from Gravick in a while, an episode ago, when he was like, oh, you ain't heard from him. No, I don't talk to Gravick no more. Why not? That would have been a red flag right there. Right. That's your people. Also, where are the Skrulls that are having allegiance to Fury for him being there for them? It's Talos, and that's it. The daughter don't even give a damn about Fury. Think about that. Uncle Fury. She could have called him Uncle Fury.
Yeah.
When they had the two guns, look, he said all the dumbass things I've done in my life. This is the stupidest thing. Yes. The stupidest thing is sleeping with the enemy. Yes, the stupidest thing is not vetting who you're with. The stupidest thing is to keep
I love random. I loved all the color-coded books in the background. It's like, oh, those are nice.
Wait.
A nice house aesthetic.
They ain't read them books. But, okay. What was your reaction to when they both pulled guns and shot at each other? After you saw what happened, the result of it. What was your thoughts before it and after?
Well, I thought she was going to die. So
I did too.
Okay. Well, there's that.
Yeah, I thought he was going to redeem himself. And then after they did, they laughed at each other like, ha, we can't do this to each other. I was like, how is this? This is not clever. This is not charming. This is not cool.
It's like, what's she going to do now?
Yeah. He walks away like, yeah, I shouldn't have trusted you. And I'm like, so you don't let this enemy of the state just walk around. I took over that lady's life and she told me, did I hurt you to fall in love? And like,
she's dead. Who cares?
And wait a minute. She said that. Remember, he was like, and you've been a daughter to her family. How does Nick Fury not know whose face she took over? He's a government agent. Also, if he's talking to her family, he never met her family members that she took over. You see, that don't make any sense. Were they on the phone? Oh, you talking to your mom? Yeah, can I meet that family? No, the way he said it, it was as if he knew about the family. Yeah.
Well, it sounded like if she was dying, the family was all right with her.
No, she said no because she said the family did not know she was dying. She said she kept it to herself that she was in the hospital. She was like, I went to a woman. How did she know that woman was going to be attracted to Fury? Oh, a slender black woman. Fury loves that. You assumed her life. That's what they always do, dude. And what part of the country are they in? Explain. How does he get from his house to wherever he needs to go? Yeah. We got it playing in the background, so Amber's reading the dialogue. You don't see.
Continue to be a daughter to her parents. It's like,
thank you.
That's weird. I'm going to
continue to be a daughter to the parents. So Fury already knows her identity. So the idea of saying like I didn't even know whose identity you took over, you already said it right there. Was I'm still the daughter to their family. He would already know that with all his spy information and stuff. Make it make sense. Oh wait, it doesn't.
And it's like, how good of an agent are you to, like,
Not
okay.
even vet it. Not even look it up. Like, now I need to find out where she
No,
got
I'm
this.
talking about her. It's like, you can backside so easy too. It's like, you have a mission and you're compromising the mission.
I loved you, Fury, and I didn't want to. And guess what? She still almost went through it by shooting at him.
The messed up part about this was, it was like, would you have loved me if I was in my regular body? And he was like, we'll never find out. I would have felt some type of way.
And also, you telling me, yeah, the whole time she's never been in her regular body. He ain't never kissed her scroll green skin. He ain't never had no scroll love. Now you want to like she looked. That was so corny when she turned around like, oh, I missed you. You missed me. I'm sure, you know. I'm not sure if we should get a divorce or renew our vows. That's not funny. And she's so happy, like, thanks, Nick, for not killing me.
It's like, yeah, so what you gonna do now? Yeah, I would have felt some type of way, like her asking this and you're not giving me an answer.
Yeah, I mean, he never liked scrolls. He liked what scrolls could turn into.
No, you better answer that shit. Oh, I'm shooting you. I'm shooting you in the back.
Right. I thought he was. Hey, you know what would have been tight if he would have called some agents in. Like as soon as he walked out, it would have got flooded. Would have got swarmed. Like hey, I might not kill you, but we need to know what you know.
Yeah.
Oh wait, they're not smart enough to do that. And look, that scroll that was a woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
That scroll that's being Rhodey, because to tuck the towel in. When she did that and she turned into Rhodey, she's like, ugh. I was like, yeah, you look better as a scroll. Look, you look way better as a scroll. She's like, ugh. She's like, look at her. She's like, I don't want to be him. I don't like doing this.
He's the lamest of the Avengers. That's what it is.
And then you know it's funny.
The lame one.
The idea of Rhodey being a scroll kind of makes sense because if you go back and watch it now, he was too much like, man, look, you ain't got nothing to say. He was too like cocky.
Yeah. And
this scene between them drinking liquor and stuff, that all they doing is just eating up scenery, chewing up the scenery. Weird. Hey, brother, we gotta do this together.
Let's drink alcohol.
Hey, she drinking now. She got to look like Rhodey. She was like, give me a shot. Here's a question. I'm about to re-look it up because I was talking to James about this. Answer this. Because James was confused. Wait, even before we get there. When Gravick was talking to one of the other scrolls, he was like, Guy is not around. He was like, I killed her. You don't think anybody would have already known that by now in his inner circle? His number one goon was like, oh, you did? Yeah, okay. And he walks, I'm like, what? and where's it at? Okay, this was confusing. Before you saw, okay, they're gonna go when they go to that scene where the president shows up. Let me ask you a question. Now, all this stuff happened in Russia, right? Mm-hmm. All of this is happening in Russia. Do you remember where Nick Fury, where Rhodey's meeting the president? You don't remember either?
No.
Okay, because James thought Rhodey was meeting the president in the United States. I thought they were meeting in Russia to talk to the council or whatever, right? I just read they were in London. I was like, what? Exactly. I don't remember them dealing with London except for that phone call to Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins.
Keep your crumpets. I still don't like that lady. She wasn't even in this episode. I did not see them talk about London at all.
Maybe, yeah.
Also, that scene where the soldiers where they have a convoy for the president, it would have like like I thought that was Shield. Not Shield. I thought it was military people. That was military people from, I guess, England then.
The second group that showed up made no sense.
And when dude was like bloody, and he was like something. Well, like the phrase bloody. Like I don't bloody. We got to bloody get out of here. I was like, wait. When he said that, I got confused. I thought they was Russian. I mean, I thought there was in Russia when it happened.
Yeah.
I was so confused. Cause I was like, the president's coming. You don't have a big enough convoy. Like you don't have compete. You would have had other. You would
dealing with traffic in a regular convoy. Yes, that was definitely not enough. Hold on.
It'd have been news cameras there. That would be interesting. News cameras there as the president touched down. That was so weak when like I see you watching when Rhodey was like, I got you on camera. Everybody else do too. You're not showing them anything new. When you tell the Fury like, see, you in trouble. Everybody saw it.
Right.
Oh, and James was like, you're a spy. You don't need to put no nano trackers in their bloodstream in order to follow them. And once again, why is it only Talos and Nick Fury?
Oh, now you can tell they were in London.
Oh, because you now noticed that?
Yeah.
Where?
Well, just looking at the police there and all that. It's like nobody saw that. That was suspicious. The one random car drive off as...
Right. How are they able to follow the security detail? And then, of course, they made a thing where like, oh, the president's stupid. You know what I mean? The president don't know what's ever going on. And then the president looked at him like, hey, you been drinking, huh? This. Oh, okay. Look, I'm gonna wrap this up by saying this. Gravick, because they had a scene where they were shooting out and stuff because they ambushed the president and everything. Gravick has the power of like 8 different powers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you look at the list, it showed all the people that it showed Groot and some other people's powers he had, right? And the extremitous thing.
That's probably where he got the Russians. It's like, did you have a pregame with the Russians?
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was.
He's like, I'm not sure you understand.
But back to it, Gravick, with his powers, is a one-man killing machine. He can take out all those troops and stuff. Why didn't he do it? Also, let me see. Gaia was able to use the machine and nobody noticed. Also, if she can use the machine, why don't you make all the other scrolls jump in it? You said you want to scroll. Why don't you get your army, like 5 of y'all, to be powerful?
Right.
You have to be running around causing havoc. Look, they in London. You don't see no flags or nothing, do you? You don't see no flags.
Because they're in a field in Kentucky.
Also,
that's Kentucky.
Wow.
They on I-47.
Wow.
I don't know if that's a real highway.
Wow.
So,
75, 71.
Yeah, that's That's that stretch of 71 where there's nothing. Look for the hell is real sign.
Wow. But
I'm just saying, like that would have been
also,
noticed.
Also, like when the helicopters came in and immediately shot them, man, they would have had so many planes in the sky ready for stuff. Yeah. It wouldn't have happened.
Wouldn't have got nowhere near that.
Nowhere near it.
They just don't care.
Also, when they was trying to get the president out of the flipped car, what thing could they have used to get him out that would have been pretty easy? Remember in Winter Soldier when Fury got out of that car because he had that fake lightsaber torch thing? He cut that torch. Didn't even use it.
He left it in his other jacket.
He left it in his other.
He left it on space where he.
Wow.
He left it in space.
Why is Gravick? And they're saying
my thing is
why is he's the only black dude there? It was a black Russian that attacked.
My thing is if you're assassins, why ain't nobody got no helmets?
Thank you. And they were saying we're gonna make sure it's the Russians. Y'all look like random mercenaries. How anybody know it's the Russians? I don't see no flag. I don't see nothing to identify them as Russian. So how's it automatically like, yep, the Russians trying to kill us?
Yeah, it's like, oh, we just got ski mask on. Like, that's all we're gonna go with.
And my sister was like, I was like, why is anybody entertained by this? My sister said, Oh, the action. I'm like, the action's okay.
It's the only thing keeping everybody.
Let me get straight. Only Talos and Nick Fury against motherfuckers with AKs. Everybody else shooting wild. These dudes got pistols.
And they're just no sort of protection at all.
Yeah, just let me grab my Glock. Okay, let me grab this little mini, this one shot half a mini rocket launcher. That looks like a flare gun. Yep, I shoot that one. Shooting at them motherfuckers. Yeah, you got a group of guys.
I'm gonna drop it.
Yeah. And then he takes a shotgun out. A shotgun is not a long range weapon.
Yeah, you got the keep.
President out. He out like a light. Look at him, just sleeping. Look at that. He has a shotgun against dudes that got AKs and ARs.
Fury's here. Like,
oh, and when he shot Talos, dude shot one time. Like he had a sniper rifle, Amber. He had his assault rifle. He shot one time. Talo. Gravick used his power one time. Grab dude, crushed him. Won't you? If you're bulletproof and you can't be killed, why don't you just keep on going?
I grabbed one guy.
One guy.
Yeah, it's still weird. Like, who are the random people that showed up to help?
It was backup. Like, the London special teamers are
here. Yeah, it's like, you gotta explain who they were.
Also, why is Talos is 10 times stronger than a human being. The idea that he can't punch through that is ridiculous.
Because he's old.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. Like, oh, I'm too old for this. Look how slow it is. And look, he's an assault. He shoots one time. And he didn't shoot him in the heart like he just shot him in the shoulder.
Yeah.
He did. And then Nick Fury looks at him like, get the door open. Get the door.
Or try to shoot at the door.
Look, it's literally like, in between his shoulder and his chest. It's not really at...
If the glass is broken, I'm pretty sure all you have to do is, like, shoot at the door at this point.
Thank you. But you don't want to shoot because you might shoot the president.
That's true. And now the president's dead.
Look at that. And dude, I remember dude was like, it's a bloody alien. It's a bloody alien.
After all that yelling and shooting, he heard that. Like, oh, okay.
And who the fuck is Nick Fury? Y'all the special forces people like, he's with me. Y'all leave him alone. He needs medical assistance, Nick. Can this man get medical assistance? Do you think he's dead?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because then the girl's going to come find out that her dad's dead, be upset.
And they're going to have a boss battle. That's going to be so lame.
And then she's going to come back and be like, I'm revenging my father.
Are you
Revenge.
Wow. Was that a cartoon?
No.
It sound like it.
Kind of. Like it's a...
It reminded me of that unacceptable part. Yeah.
No, it's kind of from, what's his name? Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. He talks about evil. He's evil.
Yeah. and then Nick Fury gets the president in the car and looks over at Talos' body and kind of like man, put him down. I said, put him down.
All that shooting around you, nobody shoots at them.
Look at Talos looking at them.
That would have been a clear headshot. Just boop, done.
Right. He stabs him in the heart. He already got shot and then he stabs him in the heart. Yeah, he's dead. No! None of that's doing anything. And look how pathetic Fury looks like. Wait a minute, it didn't work. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. I forgot he had got stabbed in. You want to grab his body at least? Grab his body. Nope. Gotta get out of here.
And all that standing there, like he should have had a clear headshot.
And if you would have grabbed his body, at least would have stopped the owners. Aliens attacking us too. You don't leave a random scroll in the middle of the. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
It's like a.
So,
well, we got 2 more episodes, so there's that.
ladies and gentlemen, this is our thoughts on like, it's funny. Normally we could make more jokes, but this shit was so bad we can't even make a joke out of this.
No.
It's just
we're winning. Sorry.
Oh, Rams are winning. Okay, but isn't it shockingly like, wow, this is really boring? Like,
it's not necessarily boring. It's just like,
Look, we cut it.
Something to watch.
No, it's not. I don't want to watch this again.
Well, I plan on finishing it.
Okay, we got 2 more episodes. Y'all take care. I wish we can have more, but this is just, I'm really shocked. Like, they don't care. They're just, and look, guess what?
All right.
I was watching something, and it's true. You can't blame the actors. You can't blame the writers. But you can't blame the executives for all this bullshit that we get. Because executives are like, yeah, I'll hire that person that's trash at writing.
Yep.
And y'all take care.